Welcome! This is the first episode of Rising, a chronic in which I will talk about bands that rise, bands that become more and more famous. Today, I'm gonna talk about a band I really like. This band is about to release its third album in the end of August. It's Ghost. Ghost, or Ghost BC for Before Christ, is a Swedish band formed in 2008. Stylistically, it's a modern doom metal. Doom metal is a low and heavy style heritage from Black Sabbath's first album. This band is precursor of heavy blues rock, lately called heavy metal. Doom metal is also a fusion between heavy metal and psychedelic rock. Ghost practices also a doom metal I nickname modern because doom metal itself is very various and evaluates. The band sounds indeed like 70s hard rock, also influenced by some bands like Deep Purple, Led Zepp or Rainbow. Concept and formation. The band plays a theatrical music based on costumes. Singer is disguised like a Satan priest, Papa Emeritus, and the musicians like ghouls, nameless ghouls as they like to be called. There are 5 ghouls. The lead guitarist wears alchemist fire symbol on his costume. The bass guitarist's sign is the water, drummer's symbol is earth, and the keyboardist's symbol is air, the 4th element. Rhythm guitarist wears quintessence symbol. We can think is the lord, the leader, the boss of the nameless ghouls. Each album has a singer. The vocal parts of the second album are performed by Papa Emeritus II, and the next album singer will be Papa Emeritus III, established few weeks ago. The new Pope is nominated during an intimate concert. The band has created a sort of ritual to design the successor of Papa Emeritus. However, Ghost's voice is quite the same on each album. We can also think it's the same singer since the beginning of their career. We know nothing about Ghouls. Dave Grohl, former Nirvana's drummer and actual leader of the post-grunge band Foo Fighters, has been a disguised member on stage. Some questions need answers. Which Ghoul? Which instrument? Because Grohl is a multi-instrumentalist. And is he a member of Ghost since the beginning? No one knows, and no one will maybe never know. That's what French electro duo Daft Punk wanted to do, keep anonymity. But we all know now who is hiding behind the two bikers' helmets. Ghost seems quite well left to reveal nothing about his musicians' identities. Albums. The first album has been released in October 2010. It's Opus Eponymus, Latin word that means eponym album. It's even better than calling your first album Led Zeppelin, the second, third and fourth Led Zeppelin 2, 3, 4, or Black Sabbath, or Iron Maiden, or Queen 1, 2. This album is great from the beginning until the end. The last song is a progressive one, even if she is a little bit short. It's called Genesis and it presents a really good instrumental game. You're listening to it. The album contains the first dark cover, a bonus song that is a cover from Here Comes the Sun, from the Beatles. The cover is really good and original, a few far away from Beatles pop rock. The second album, Infestissumam, has been released in April 2013. It presents Papa Emeritus II as singer, just like I explained it, and starts with a mass dedicated to the devil. And it's very great. This album is a great return for the band, and really contributed to Ghost fame. The band was at the French Hellfest in June 2013, and that's not bad at all for a band that plays since 5 years. The band released in November of the same year an EP, musical support between CD and singer. This EP, If You Have Ghosts, contains 4 covers. The dark covers are now 5. If You Have Ghost from Rocky Erickson, I'm a Marionette from ABBA, Crucified from Army of Lovers, and Waiting for the Night from Depeche Mode. 4 songs reorchestrated that really are in Ghost's side. The third album of Ghost will be released on the 21st day of August, and I really enjoy it. Our first single, Cirice, is on the web and I invite you to listen to it. The clip is pretty sympathetic too and shows the theatricality of the band. And it's the end of the first episode of Rising. I thank you for your attention and wish you want to listen to Ghost now. I've got many other ideas of rising bands I want to talk about. so stay connected and look at my channel. If you want me to talk about a rock band you really like that is becoming more and more famous, write me.